Welcome to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are back with you for another day. And of course, it's another Mikey Live program. We talk about news discussed, not told. All right, so we're discussing the business. I hope you had a good day today, boy. I hope you relax and everything. You have your liquor, water, your popcorn, your Coke, whatever it is that you need for us to have an okay evening. All right, evening for those of you who are looking at this program in the evening time. Now let's take a look at what's making the headlines for tonight. Grenadians today reflecting on the Fort George Massacre 38 years ago that crumbled the PRG. And suspected suicide by foreign national here in Grenada. We'll talk to you about that. And Tobago nationals identified in bank robbery. Ministry of Health gives update on COVID-19 situation. No changes to the curfew, but we're going to tell you whatever changes that there will be going forward. Government retracts a controversial requirement for daycares and churches to resume normal operations with immediate effect. Students go back to the classroom for a 2 weeks trial run from November the 1st. And academic and behavioral concerns associated with remote learning identified. GHTA launched the Group Health, Life and Air Ambulance Insurance Program, and the mutation of Delta variant under close watch in the UK. So these and more we will talk about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program again. The pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day. And of course, I hope that you are doing well, not only you, but as well your family. We have to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada. We've also brought you through the kind compliments of the Real Value IGA Supermarket and Superb Distributors. Folks, we take a break, and when we come back, it could be real news in all your lili lolo. All right? And don't forget to get your face shields from the Boss collection. We're taking a break and we'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest Communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns. giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. All right, again, welcome. And if you have not yet done so, we encourage you to please share the live. And of course, we'd also like to say hello to the folks who are currently logged in on YouTube and watching the program on their big screen. And you know, because folks, you can watch the program on your TV set, you know that, right? Yep, you can. All right, it's very simple. You can simply, once you're on the Wi-Fi with your phone and your smart TV at the same time, you'll see a little thing like a little screen to the top right. You click that and you tell it yes, show on TV, and that's it. Voila, it's like magic. It goes directly to your TV. The same applies to YouTube as well. All right, so let's go. Today marks 42 years since the People's Revolutionary Government crumbled with the execution of Prime Minister Morris and several of his cabinet colleagues at the Fort George. It was called at the time Fort Rupert. 38 years ago, Grenada was in turmoil with political infighting between fractions in the PRG, which erupted in the on that fateful day, where the Revolutionary Military Council, the RMC, staged a coup to take control. Now, Prime Minister Bishop, together with Jacqueline Creft, was placed under house arrest for several days, and on this day, October 19, 1983, there was a mobilization of the nation's people, prompted by the school children, particularly in the St. Andrew area, going into the city demanding the Prime Minister be released. After his release, he directed the demonstration forces to Fort George, and from there, all hell broke loose. This turn of events remains vividly on the minds of Grenadians, and in reflection, there are usually activities happening on the fort each year. This year, it was significantly scaled down, but still there was a wreath laying ceremony that was held, of course, with the regular heads like the Dr. Terrence Marichaud, and then the Governor General and so on. So it wasn't really open to the public like that. It was just a ceremonial recognizing of the occasions, as it is usually done on the fort. The latest COVID-19 report from yesterday shows there was one related death yesterday and 13 new active cases. New cases, okay? Now the death recorded brings to 193 the number of persons losing their life on account of the complications due to the COVID-19, all right? Today there was also a press conference, and we'll talk about that was hosted by the Ministry of Health, but we'll come back to that in a moment. Folks, speaking of innovation, I think this is worthy of some recognition. The Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, the GHTA, the private sector voice of Grenada's tourism industry, launched the GHTA Group Health, Life and Air Ambulance Insurance Program. This program is the first of its kind in the island's tourism industry and is a new step in the execution of the GHTA plan to better harmonize the benefits provided to members' employees. Now, Chief Executive Officer Arlene Friday said, and I quote, "As the COVID-19 pandemic continues, many continue to experience stress, including financial stress. The GHTA therefore plans to help alleviate health burdens by providing a holistic approach to healthcare with additional programs that can help members stay healthy, live independently, and keep their healthcare costs low to reach their healthcare goals." All right. Now, Ms. Friday also stated that this service would greatly benefit staff throughout our sector, she said, including those that work with land and sea tour operators, taxi vendors, and within small hotels. We need to keep our population safe, and it begins with access to affordable health care. Grenada's tourism sector is one of the largest employers in the country's economy. The employees will have access to health care for themselves, and their families under the new initiative. So I think that was a really, 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 really good idea. So let's see where this is going to go. Now, Guyana and Trinidad Mutual Fire and Life Insurance Company, that's the GTM, one of Grenada's leading insurance providers, and Medical Air Service Massacre Assist, a global air ambulance service, came together to provide an all-inclusive package that is affordable for employers who want to provide insurance for their employees. The program will join the list of benefits to all members, allowing businesses of all sizes to participate. Very, very, very good initiative, guys. Thumbs up. We are moving on. So, Olio, much hasn't happened over the past 24 hours or so as it relates to 5 men who were accused of robbing the Co-op Bank in Carriacou. What we can tell you is that those men were identified, and you can see them on your screen right now. I guess as much there might be people from Trinidad and Tobago who are currently viewing the program. Now, we were told that these men are all from Tobago, and their ages range. One is a fisherman, one is an AC technician, you understand? Yeah, so these are the men, okay? And according to police, they were detained and they were being questioned, but so far no charges has been laid as yet. Okay, so Olia, the next thing that I have to tell you about, boy, the Ministry of Health today gave an update of the current COVID-19 situation in the country. Now, they are saying that the numbers are significantly lower than it was a month ago, and they welcome this. But they are saying also that the good news seem to be also leading to some bad news. That is, less people are following the protocols now, and less people are coming out to be vaccinated.
Now, the data I'm about to present in terms of the cases, hospitalization, and death is reassuring. However, we are still seeing a very slow uptake in vaccination. So let me take you back to September 21st, and we will come forward to today's date. The week of September 21st to 27th, we see an average new case of 113, and that has showed a steady decline over the last few weeks, right? The following week, it was 61, then a further drop to 31, and the last epi week, the average new cases for that week was 16. So that is a significant improvement as to where we were, and it shows that we are on that decline in terms of new positive cases. As it relates to deaths during that same period, the week of September 21st to 27th, we had an average of 55 deaths in that week. And then it declined to 27, further dropped to 18, and the last week, 9. And that pattern is true for hospitalizations as well, and the test positivity rate. Now, the average test positivity on the week of September 21st to 27th was 17.9%, further dropped to 13.7, then 7.6, and now we are at 3.9 as it relates to test positivity. So these figures are very reassuring. It shows that we are on the decline of that epi curve. But what we did see, as the average new cases, deaths, and hospitalization improved, right, the vaccine uptake tend to decline. So as we go back to September 21st to 27th, in terms of first doses administered in that week, we had in excess of 1,200 doses. That further declined in the following week to just over 1,500 doses, and then under 1,000. And in the last week, we administered 811 doses. So we see a decline in uptake, the vaccine uptake, as the situation improved. And the same is true for second doses as well. So in saying so, with that update, though the situation is improving, right, I want to urge the general public to go out there and get vaccinated.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Miana Charles. And as it relates to the curfew, people wanted to know what's taking place with that. Well, there's been no changes to the curfew. Everything remains the same. All right. However, there's some changes in terms of some aspects of the regulations and so on. Now, the government has retracted the controversial requirement for daycares to have persons fully vaccinated who are dropping off the children to those daycares and so on. All right, we're going to share that with you right now. This was presented today by Minister Emmeline Pear.
Now I want to bring the public up to date with some decisions taken at Cabinet yesterday as it relates to the expired protocols. And those are the regulations with regards to COVID-19. Changes. First, the dropping off of and the picking up of children at daycare. As you would recall, the previous regulations indicated that persons doing so must be fully vaccinated. The change to that is that it is no longer required, and all of these facilities would make special arrangements to ensure that these persons do not enter the facility and that there is care and protection in the manner in which students or children are dropped off and picked up. Dive shops can now open. Drive-in schools can now open. Call centers opening with mandate for employers and employees to present vaccination status to operate and to work. I just want to make a point there because normally this is referred to generally as mandatory vaccination. I just want to say whenever government make this request, it is based on concern for the health and safety of those persons and that those persons do have a choice. So you can choose to open now or to wait later when you have greater clearance. I would speak later as it relates to decisions with regards to churches and schools in more detail. The other area that I want to make reference to is that the decision, the curfew remains as is, but just to give some measure of comfort, I know that this is a major concern for many persons. Of course, our safety and security, this is the concern. But Cabinet has discussed and is going to look at reviewing this further for the next amendment to the regulations.
All right, so there you have it. And of course, again, churches are allowed to operate with immediate effect, and they're saying that they can go back to normal operations as far as the 6 feet distancing will allow. Now, while explaining the need for students to go back into the classrooms, the Minister for Education, Honorable Emmeline Pear, identified some areas of opportunity for students, teachers, and stakeholders. Now, she spoke today of academic and behavioral concerns that they have identified that is seemingly associated with remote learning. She speaks firstly of those academic concerns. They are, but are not limited to those that will be currently mentioned.
And I want to make reference to the academic concerns associated with remote learning. Students who have not been engaged in remote learning since the start of September is of significant concern to the Ministry of Education and by extension the government of Grenada. Some of these students have never been engaged during a lockdown or shutdown or online learning period since the start of COVID-19. Second, exam readiness of students in exit grades is also a major concern. And the pressure that students are often placed under when they have to prepare within a very short time. As one student said to me, "Miss, CXC not waiting on us." So that's another factor to be considered, the readiness of our students. Another area of great concern also featured during the consultative process is what is happening to our early learners during this period. Students who cannot be engaged in any significant way online. Low-performing students, those who are way behind. As a matter of fact, long before COVID, the statistics told us that there are some students who are reading 2 grades below the actual level. Students with special education needs who have to adapt and who have to function as adults in our society. We are also extremely concerned about this category. We are also concerned, and we're raising academic concerns here, teachers who are not reporting and engaging their students, even if they do have connectivity and they do have a device. And I might add here that this does not represent the majority. Teachers whose lessons are of poor quality due to constraints of the virtual environment. And we understand that this is new to most of our teachers. Even if we have been providing significant support, it takes time to get experienced in this area.
And of major concern are some behavioral concerns that were also identified by the minister.
In addition to the academic concerns, there are also the behavioral concerns associated with remote learning. Insufficient parent control and unsupervised students. Extremely critical for us what is happening with some of our students while we continue online learning. And we also have the students at risk, psychosocial issues as well as domestic issues. There's been several reports and concerns expressed as it relates to abuse of minors by older siblings and relatives, inappropriate sexual activities, and we have even had reported in a previous period 3 known cases of pregnancy among primary school students. Suspect attempted suicides, accidents in some cases, or at least in one case that I'm aware of, leading to death. And those are during school hours. Reports of students loitering in various places during school hours. Those are the concerns from a behavioral perspective.
And that was announced by today. Well, it was announced today, all right, in the post-cabinet briefing. Now, students will be going back to the classroom for a 2 weeks test run as of November 1st, 2021. Again, that was announced by the Minister for Education, Honorable Emily Pear.
The data trend as it relates to students, very important. And I'm taking my time to do this morning because whatever decision we make as it relates to the reopening of school, it has to be in the context of the reality of the situation. Students' engagement for week 3. The number of students enrolled, 21,932. The number of students engaged in remote learning at this time, 80% or more of the times, only 12,214 students. Therefore, the percentage of students with satisfactory participation in online learning is only 55.7%. There is significant cause for concern of what is happening to these other students who are not engaged. Therefore, the Ministry of Education, having been guided by the Cabinet and the Ministry of Health, that it is safe for some measure of reopening of school, we are now advising the general public that from the 1st of November, for a test period of 2 weeks, we are going to be reopening school
under some specific conditions, all right? And there were quite a lot. And you can go back to a press conference from today for details on that. All right, folks, the next thing that we have to tell all you, we've gotten word from police of a case of suspected suicide by an Australian national who was discovered motionless by staff at a hotel located in the south of the island, Grenada. He was, according to reports, scheduled to depart Grenada today. All right? So again, it is a case of a suspected suicide by an Australian national who was discovered motionless by staff at a hotel located in the south of the island. Again, he was scheduled to depart Grenada today, Tuesday, 19th October 2021. Now, police say that they are continuing their investigations into that matter. In the UK, officials are keeping a close watch on a new descendant, they say, of the COVID-19 Delta variant that is causing a growing number of infections. Delta is the UK's dominant variant, but latest official data suggests 6% of COVID-19 cases that have been genetically sequenced, are of a new type. All right, so they say that they are looking into this. They call it the Delta Plus, AY.4.2. All right, Delta Plus. They say it contains mutation that might give the virus survival advantages. It is something that we are going to keep monitoring, all right? We heard about the Mu variant. It was as close as St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we never really heard anything about that variant getting into our shores. Whether or not it was here, I don't know, all right? Anyway, we will leave that one right there. We are moving on. We're going to take a quick break and come back again. When we come back, we will have for you the national report and as well also the weather. So stay tuned for that. If you have not yet done so, we'd really like to encourage you to please share the program to give other people an opportunity to see that we are live.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip-the-line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Ministry of Education announces limited approach to reopening of schools. Details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, October 19th, 2021, I am Chrisanne Mitchell. Minister for Education, Honorable Emmeline Pear, says a limited approach to the reopening of schools will take effect on November 1st, a decision taken following intensive consultation with education stakeholders and the Ministry of Health. However, this will only apply to specific groups of students who are deemed most at risk. The low performance among some students, remote learning difficulties faced by special education students, the challenge in creating quality content for online learning, and the non-engagement of some students in online learning was some of the issues raised during the consultations. Minister Pear also cited behavioral concerns associated with remote learning, like the abuse of minors, attempted suicides and accidents, and loitering during school hours. She believes the limited reopening of school will ensure that those most at risk have the opportunity to be assessed, meaningfully engaged, and more closely monitored.
Therefore, the Ministry of Education, having been guided by the Cabinet and the Ministry of Health, that it is safe for some measure of reopening of school, we are now advising the general public that from the 1st of November, for a test period of 2 weeks, we are going to be reopening school under the guidance or the guidelines that I will now share. Priority for resumption should be given, 1, to students in exit grades. Priority 2 is given to students who have not been engaged in remote learning with their teachers for varied reasons.
Minister Pear outlined the rollout of Phase 1 of the reopening of schools during November 1st to 12th.
This phase of 2 weeks, for those children who are disconnected remotely, they will have an opportunity to meet with their teachers face to face. And this will be the arrangement. Secondary schools on Mondays only, Forms 1 and 2. Tuesdays only, Forms 3 and 4, and this is only for the students who are disconnected from classes. Primary schools, Mondays only for KG to grade 2, and Tuesdays, grades 3 to 5. 4+ students, Wednesdays to Fridays. Primary level, grade 6 only from Wednesdays to Fridays. And secondary school level, Form 5s only from Wednesdays to Friday.
Students with special education needs and underlying medical conditions are encouraged to remain at home during this 2-week reopening phase. Minister Pear says school attendance officers will follow up with students and parents during this period to ensure compliance. Students at the TA Marichaud Community College who are remotely disconnected will be allowed back to the classroom in Phase 1 of the reopening process, which runs from November 1st to 12th. That's according to Education Minister Honorable Emmeline Pear. She says Year 1 students will attend classes on Mondays and Tuesdays, while students in Year 2 will attend Wednesdays to Fridays. With regard to private schools, Minister Pear says they will be required to submit an electronic application seeking approval for resumption. Approval will be granted on a case-by-case basis, depending on factors like the number of students and the size of the school. Monitors will be assigned to follow up and to check for compliance. For the schools that are currently undergoing construction, the principal, maintenance officer, and contractor will determine whether work continues or the work schedule is altered to accommodate the reopening of schools. While encouraged by the continued decline in the number of COVID-19 active cases, which stood at more than 1,500 as recent as the final week of September, the Ministry of Health is again appealing for people to see the benefits of being fully vaccinated. Medical Officer Dr. Mayana Charles says the ministry is concerned about the drop in numbers of those coming forward to be vaccinated. During the period September 21st to 27th, average new cases dropped from 113 to 16. The number of deaths also declined from 55 to 9, and the case positivity rate moved from 17.9% to 3.9%. The acceptance of the first dose of vaccines decreased from 1,200 to 800 during the same period. Declines were also recorded in the number of those returning for their second dose. Dr. Charles warned against allowing too much time to lapse between the first and the second doses and the significant exposure to the virus due to the delay. She encouraged Grenadians to take the 2 doses of vaccines to be fully immunized against COVID-19. The vaccine, she said, is a preventative measure that reduces the chances of being hospitalized or becoming severely ill if the virus is contracted.
Your level of immunity or protection is not significant because you only receive 1 dose of the vaccine. So during that time, you're still exposing yourself quite significantly, right? And I would say if you're going to do something, do it all the way. Because let's say you receive 1 dose, and this is hypothetical numbers. Let's say 1 dose gives you 40% protection, right? For that entire 35 days, you're walking around with 40% protection, right? And let's say the 2 dose ramps up your protection to 80%, right? There is no decrease in efficacy, but there will be a delay in that time period when you have reduced protection and so continued exposure.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
Welcome back. Cabinet has approved the immediate reopening of churches following recommendations put forward by church leaders and organizations after several rounds of consultation with the Ministry of Religious Affairs. While previous regulations mandated that churches accommodate a maximum of 20 persons, they are now allowed to provide accommodation for more once the stipulated protocols can be maintained.
Churches will reopen with immediate effect with their full numbers as far as 6 feet physical distancing allows. So this is the new recommendation that has been reviewed, and this is the government's position that based on the feedback from the Ministry of Health, the technical officers, and this current status as it relates to COVID-19, that we can approve this.
Religious Affairs Minister Honorable Emmeline Pear. During the weekly post-cabinet briefing on Tuesday, Minister Pear also spoke to the requirements as well as changes in operations at daycare facilities and call centers. According to Minister Pear, there is no vaccination requirements for parents of children attending daycare.
All of these facilities would make special arrangements to ensure that these persons do not enter the facility and that there is care and protection in the manner in which students or children are dropped off and picked up. Dive shops can now open. Drive-in schools can now open. Call centers opening with mandate for employers and employees to present vaccination status to operate and to work.
Cabinet, under the guidance of the Ministry of Health, is currently reviewing possible changes to the nightly curfew, as well as travel to Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Weddings and other social gatherings remain prohibited until further notice. Finally, in the news, the Ministry of Education says students writing the January 2022 examinations have until Wednesday, October 20th to register and pay. Those writing the May-June 2022 examinations have a deadline of Friday, October 29th. Registrar at the Ministry of Education, Nicholas Paul, made the announcement on Tuesday during the weekly post-cabinet briefing. He also appealed to private candidates to return their receipts to the Ministry of Education's exam unit to complete the registration process.
I need to make a special appeal to some candidates. In the past, we have had candidates who paid for their exams and kept the receipts to themselves. Therefore, they were not registered. And at the end of the period, when the timetables arrived, they were coming in to collect the timetables with the receipts in their hand. So I'm making a special appeal to everyone here. After payment is made, the receipt, and that is for private candidates, the receipt must be brought into the examinations unit at the Ministry of Education for registration to be completed.
That story brings us to the end of the National Report for Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chrisanne Mitchell saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Chrisanne, and everyone else at the GIS. And now for a look at the weather. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with few brief to widely scattered showers and the possible lightning and thunder improving during the early morning. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be about 25 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. And that is our weather report for tonight. Let's take a look at the weather for Wednesday. Sun is expected to rise at 5:58 a.m. and set at 5:47 p.m. Tomorrow's weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with the possible isolated shower, increasing in cloudiness overnight with some brief to scattered showers accompanied by lightning and thunder. Tomorrow's maximum temperature is expected to be around 32 degrees Celsius, and that's the low now would be 25 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. And that is our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Before we wrap, I'd like to say hello to many persons who are currently on the live. We see that we have a lot of people currently viewing on YouTube, so we say hello to those of you. I'd like to say hello. What I feel like. So those of you on YouTube, hello. And on Facebook, Zaka, Hazel, how are you doing, Hazel? Cynthia, Vicky, Angel, thank you for watching as well. Mom, Lintona, Javar, Miriam, Princess, all right. Doris, Deborah, Claudette, Celine, Kireen, and Pearl. And again, I'm saying hello. Hey, Daniel, what's happening, Daniel? Remember, I'm saying hello to the people who are chatting, eh? That's how I know who's there, because they're chatting, so I see the name come up and I'm saying hello. Glenda, Ventress, hello to you guys as well. And everybody else, man. Mike and Kemi and the rest of the crew, hello. Charmaine, blessings to you too, eh? All right, so guys, take care. Angel, how are you? Blessings to you as well. All right, so guys, take care, and we'll touch base again tomorrow, God's willing. It's another day, Bermuda. Good night to you. All right, good. Well, I see Facebook girl. I don't know, man. I see all kind of status. Anniversary follower. What the hell is that? Anniversary follower? How the hell did Facebook even know that we have an anniversary? I don't even know. Anyway, anniversary follower maybe means that you were there from the beginning, or you only started following from the anniversary. Charmaine, Wendy Ann, Allison, Michelle, so I seen Shara, anniversary follower. Anne, how are you doing? Rolanda is a Rolanda. Okay, let's see. Rolanda, how long have you been following the Mikey Live program? Let me see what they mean by anniversary follower. When did you remember? When do you remember it was your first time? When was your first time viewing Mikey Live program? Let me see if I can figure that out. Angel, Princess, hello to you as well. It's Frank, Shireen. Shireen is a sharer and a dog. Shireen has been watching the program from since Jesus Christ was an acolyte. They put Shireen as sharer. Kieran is a top fan. You're telling me? Kieran is a top fan. I don't even know. That's been done by Facebook. I have no control over this, all right? But it's interesting. Was it Ellis? Ellis is an anniversary follower. Ellis, how long have you been following the program? Hey, Eugene, hello to you, and Chum Chum, hello to you. Kirin, I'm seeing you as top fan +1. And I've seen Ventress is an anniversary follower. I'm seeing Brian Michael, my brother, is a follower. Claudette is an anniversary. Claudette is an anniversary follower. Slim Girl. Slim Girl, you think that's what it means, right? Okay. Well, I see anniversary follower is Charmaine. Shirin is a sharer +1. Kirin is a top fan +1. Dolores Sylvester doesn't have any status. Pearl is a anniversary follower. Mike says he's a leader. I wonder if I chat what I will get. Let me see. Let me see hi. Let me see what I will get. I don't even have status. Well, Kirin says she's seen +2, but I'm seeing +1. Rolanda says, Mikey, not me that give myself the badge. I know, but I'm asking you how long, because I know it's Facebook that's giving the badges. So I'm asking you how long you've been following so that I can try to understand what it means by anniversary sharer. Follower. Rolanda is an anniversary follower. Sasha, how are you? Michelle is an anniversary follower as well. You see, Facebook is out of order. Anyway, guys, take care. You hear? Avril is an anniversary follower. Take care of yourself, guys. May God bless you. Maybe an anniversary follower is somebody who's been following more than a perfect cycle, which is over a year. I don't know. So, guys, take care of yourselves. You hear? God bless you. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja. No, take care. God bless you.